Good day, everyone. You're welcome to this session with Lawtude. My name is Rosemond, and with me, we have none other but Mr. Charles Ajiboye, the founding partner of the Penthouse Solicitors, a top commercial and corporate law firm situated in Lagos. I can assure you that you will have an amazing time learning from his depth of wisdom. And so, without further ado, Mr. Charles Ajiboye, you're welcome.
Thank you very much, Rosemond.
Good to have you with us.
Well, I'm excited.
Yes.
Thanks for choosing to have me.
Of course, it's a pleasure. So, could you please tell us a little bit about yourself?
As you can see, there's not much to me. I'm very tall, if you believe it. I'm very fat, you can see it. If that's what we're asking about, then that's all about me. I think Charles is just a very simple person. He loves fun, he loves being happy, and he loves being around happy people. Charles loves helping people to attain greatness. Charles loves making things grow. Some say maybe because he loves money. No. He just likes making things grow. So he likes 1 naira becoming 10 naira. He likes one person becoming 2 people. He likes one building becoming 10 buildings. He likes one small company becoming one big company. That's Charles. That's who I am.
That's really pretty amazing.
Thank you.
And so one of the things that inspired me when I was talking about you was the fact that you've been able to accomplish so much within so short a period. And that actually, inspires me a lot. It's not easy, because you have a situation where you have a lot of young lawyers and disenchanted with the practice of law. So some of the things that we would love to hear from you is how you were able to build a sustainable legal practice over such a short period. I believe this practice is how many years now?
A little less than 7.
A little less than 7, and so you can imagine what you've been able to achieve over this period. So we just love to know. I'll be asking some basic things, more or less. How were you able to get to this point, and what's your journey been like?
Well, it surprised me when you say you were studying. They study very great people, they study very important people, and there's really nothing to study about. I think maybe you read something about me.
Oh, basically, yeah, of course.
That study makes me feel so
when
happy.
you hear someone doing something, I'd love to know how they did it.
I always find it difficult when I'm asked that question without just saying it's God. It's not really something I put 1 + 2 and then I got 3. I think, and yesterday I was to share with somebody else as well, a protege as well, and I told him, I said, the only thing I set out to do was to play a good game, and I left the scoreboard to reflect the game. So the scoreboard is probably what you see and what people refer to, but the game is my own focus. Now, how do you play a good game? You want to be hardworking, you want to continuously and consistently improve yourself. You want to show a very high level of trust and loyalty to wherever you find yourself. And once you play a good game, you find out that the scoreboard is going to show the results of the game. So, if you ask me how, I'll tell you, I don't know, but I just try every day. I wake up to play a good game, and I try to play a better game tomorrow than I did today, and next tomorrow than I will do tomorrow. So that's about it. Nothing spectacular.
From what you said, I've been able to see that you have the part of God, of course, which obviously everybody yes, we know God is there, but there are principles you applied. And one of the principles you stated was hard work. And hard work, there's a difference between working hard and working smart.
Yeah.
So you have a lot of bricklayers out there. You can't say that they are not working hard. They're working hard, but they're not working smart. Now, looking at it from the perspective of your profession, now there are various challenges that come, especially when you just get called to bar. So I want to ask, has this profession always been a thing for you? What actually got you here? What got you to this point that I think it's law, and I think this is how I want to do it. At what point did you get clarity as to the purpose that you're going to go, especially what led you to this particular point?
I think way back in secondary school, recently I was going through what we used to call slum book. For those that were in school in those days, you know what they call slum book. The slum book was this book where your friends write about you as about the time you're graduating from secondary school. In my own case, I took it a step further and I went on to meet my teachers and those that taught me and made them write in that book about me. And I realized that in that book, when I was asked to fill that part, there's a part I created about what I wanted to become. I always consistently wrote political scientist. But I remember that no sooner that I left school, I sort of lost interest in political science. And then I wanted to become a lawyer. I'm not really sure where it came from. But I just realized that the first year after leaving school, I got admission to study computer science. I started briefly, I left it. I got another admission to study mass communication in Denver Tech. And then afterwards, I left it, and because they moved us to urban and regional planning, and I was like, what? I want to do mass comm now. Then after a while, I got admission to university to study political science, and ordinarily, that should be like that eureka moment. Yeah, I got it. I got into school. The day I was supposed to move my things to campus, I just got tired, and I was like, am I supposed to be studying political science? I wanted to do law. They said I didn't meet the quarter of the movie, and then I ditched it. And I remember going back home, and my parents said, are you sure about this decision of yours? Political Science, University of Lagos, and you want to dump it after 3 years of being at home? I said, yes, I learned a diploma in some school of South, and I would just rather want to go there. And it didn't make sense then. But I think it was one of the best decisions I ever made. It never made sense. And I think I'm getting used to making decisions that don't make sense. It seems that decisions that make sense don't eventually make sense, and the ones that don't make sense eventually do make sense. So I just knew that at that time I became unusually passionate about studying law. I did diploma in law, and I was supposed to get into direct entry at 200 level, and then suddenly the school said, no, we're not going to take people in this year. And then I said, no problems. I went back to my job. I was like, crazy. Who does this? 2 years after, you should have. Papa is moving to 300 level now. It didn't matter a bit. I wrote jam. And God will have it in the words of the youth that I am and that you are not. I said, killed the jam as it was the Joint Admission and Application for Examination. And then got into school again, started from 100 level to 5. And then once I was in school, I did a lot of businesses. So at the time I finished, a lot of my friends just felt that this guy was just going to be one of those businessmen lawyers. He was not really going to practice law. But I think that was when they got it all wrong. I fell in love with law more dearly after university. I liked it in university, but I was so much involved in competition in school that I started losing it and asking myself whether I was not going to go after the money rather than the law. But law school rekindled my interest, and then once I left law school, I felt this legal profession is a thing. We're just going to have to kill it, as in we die here. Like they say, we die here. Yes. So that's about it, as in. So I won't really say this person, this thing. I think it was just many factors, many things, and more importantly, when I was in the secondary school, I wanted to join the military. I'd always thought I was going to be in the Navy. I was freaked about military. I liked the white of Navy. I fell in love with white.
Certain environment, certain ambience.
Yeah, I just liked the white thing, as in that clean thing. It was just my thing. And then I grew up getting to know from far someone who used to own a merchant bank who was also crazy about white. So that was home white. Then I got to school, and then maybe it was all white. So I started having this thing for white. Then one day I got very stubborn, and I used to be very stubborn. I had anger issues growing up, and I remembered, those days when they are beating you, your elder one is beating you, and I say, no, you kill me. And then I did that kind of thing in school, and I was telling the military man, you kill me. And you guys said, don't worry, I won't kill you, but you want to die when I finish with you. It made me so badly that day, and I decided that, oh boy, I'm not going to join the military again. I saw people doing frog jumps who were some people's fathers. And I just felt that this was not my kind of thing. I wanted to stand more for people, I wanted to speak more for people, and maybe that was also one of the reasons I wanted to join Navy, but it wasn't looking like it anymore. So I said, okay, I think law will deliver that thing. Law will help me to be able to speak, to be able to fight, and yet not to be able to be intimidated. So it just was a balance for me.
Exactly.
We just do.
That's pretty amazing, because you could see that growing up you had a lot of challenges you had to face, talking about standing up to people. You know, and then another thing you mentioned was consistency. You didn't give up over those repeated attempts, you know. So that's just the beginning. So in setting up this practice, was it always smooth? Did you just decide that, you know what, I'm going to have this, and then you just went ahead and it just became this? I believe there's a story. I always tell people that behind every glory is a story. So did you start here? You know, this is an amazing place. Did it start like this?
This is nothing good comes easy. Whether it's true or not, I don't know. But I know that this hasn't been an easy journey. This hasn't been an easy journey. And I will always remember that time I was working with a mentor of mine. Call him a mentor, was my principal then. But you know, it was so simple. So I had the privilege of interning in different places, and in this particular place where I eventually worked, I saw a bit of difference. So I interned in a very stiff environment, and then I was working in a very soft environment. It was a senior advocate, it was a member of the body of benchers, but it was just freaking simple. Do you understand?
You brought it down.
Yeah, it just made it easy. It made, you know, when people make greatness seem very common. So that was what we did, and that influenced me so much. And I remember when I left, and I always say this, I didn't leave with the picture of 100% of your family. No. People always feel that, no, you left early, you're a strong man. No, the truth is that was not what happened. It was still this helping people thing. So there's an organization called ICQ, it's a social enterprise. I started about 12 years ago. And then at that time, I was so passionate about doing a lot of things. I suspended it for over a year because I wanted to focus on law school. I didn't do well in university, and then I wanted to do well in law school, so I shut down everything to fix law school. And then as soon as I was done with law school and I continued working, I felt this vacuum that I had not touched any life, I had not done anything in like nearly 2 years. I was like, no, I needed to start doing things back. And then I was doing it back to back, but then it was always affecting work. I started feeling responsible, I was not able to meet deadlines. I was always falling short of what I had to do. So at some point I said, okay, maybe this is ministry, like the fit people call it. Let me just pull out and then go face ministry. Then hunger came. You know, this kind of hunger that you like, hey, you making sense?
Are you sure you want to affect lives?
Yeah, so and I remember I spoke to someone who was one of my mentors then, and he said, Charles, it is only a person that has blood that gives it. No matter how beautiful you are, if your blood is HIV infected, nobody's going to take it. So you just need to stay alive. For me, that was wisdom. And that was the beginning of finding something to do. I have always done businesses, like I said, whilst in school. I had 300 level then in the university. I raised capital of about $1 million plus to do business, and that was where money was a lot of. Still meant a lot of things. I just knew that, okay, let's just go into this as a business. Let's see it as a business and build our practice. That's how I started our practice.
Wow.
So like every business, we now started as, okay, fine. I have this culture, call it a principle, call it a way of life that I would rather not do anything. But if I have to do it, I have to do it really well. So it was like, I would rather not set up a law practice. If we have to set this up, then it has to be well done. So we started. No capital, no grants, no sponsorship, no funding. But I use what I call leverage. Leverage is looking around you and then taking advantage of the things around you. So there was a garage. There was this kind of garage turned store there in our family house, and it was packed full of junk. And then I opened it up one day. It was in the area of the enough is enough for scarcity, so there was no work that period. So I opened it that day and started cleaning it up, and I said, this is going to be the chambers. And then I sat down with my family, like, what name can we use? I want something that represents greatness, something that represents the peak, something that represents the top. And they started thinking, no, greatness chambers, great chambers, chambers of the great, chamber the great the chamber. And they were like, okay, no, I don't want to use the word great, but I want something that depicts great. And then somehow, somewhere, we came up with Penthouse. That little building at the top, the signature of all eyes, the one that is for the king, the master of the house. That just looked like it was symbolic of greatness. And they came up with the name, entered that garage, made windows there. I bought paint, painted the office myself. Linoleum, rubber carpets laid in the office. There was a plastic table and chair then that they had this cigarette tobacco company logo on it. Put it there, and that was the penthouse chambers.
Wow.
And then we started, and we kept praying that one day and another day God was going to show up. So after a while, we got carpet, or what we call rug. After a while, we were able to partition it properly. After a while, we couldn't even afford the window blind. It took us some months, then we got window blinds, then another time we got AC. Then one day we got our first table and chair, and I was so excited. Office table and chair. Change those ones, and it was very raw. There were times whereby I was so ill I couldn't even afford money for anti-malaria drug. It was that bad. I remember times where I had a car before I left practice. So I remember driving into a gas station to buy 100 naira into my car. I was like, this car was not just go. If all I've got is 100 naira, I don't just speak 100 naira and I'm just able to move. I remember selling my car to fix issues, and I kept doing that over and over. So after a while, I started again. It was really tough. I remembered, days and weeks of being broke. I remembered owing virtually every close friend I knew, borrowing to survive by the day, and then every cover that comes, you are giving it back in payment of debt. It wasn't funny. It was several times I was called upon and said, Charles, you have a fairly good job, and you can always get jobs. You seem to have a good group of people. Just go get a job. You're going to come back to this your lot thing. But something just kept saying, hold on, a little more, just a little more. So it's has been a little more that we're doing till today, and we're going to keep doing a little more and hoping that I won't say we'll be around forever, but we'll be around for as long as this. That was just only me. And after a while, I remember that people came around one after the other, and then one thing led to the other, and different people, different efforts, different contributions brought us where we are.
Wow, that's really amazing. I really hope that someone gets inspired by this, because there's a certain inertia that comes when you are in paid practice. Everyone says that there's a security that being under employment because you're sure of something at the end. Now, it's not that not everyone can go and start up the way you did. A lot of people don't have that tenacity to weather some storms that you've been able to. So that means that there is a difference between somebody who decides, I'm going to bear whatever comes with this path I'm on, rather than just temporarily enjoy myself and then I get subservient to somebody. But it doesn't really mean that there's a difference.
Well, I agree with you, with a slight exception.
All right.
Now, this is it. This is how I see it. One, if you remember what I said, mine was what we call circumstantial starting.
Yes.
So it wasn't because I really sat down from university and I said, after XYZ days, it wasn't that organized. It was a bit circumstantial. So I see the hand of God in it. Secondly, because I'm Christian, I will always give this example, and the example is so hard for me. I, at some point, struggled so hard to get into some very big firms. The reason was very simple. I wanted a firm I could go into, rise through the structure, and become a partner of it. That was the picture I had to. Now, it was difficult getting into them, and even the ones I was in, it didn't look like I could fulfill the other passions I had. So I found myself here. But going back to scripture, there was this person that led the Israelites as Moses. And Moses, I keep saying, was called to the people. So to the people of Israel, Moses was sent. But then there was this guy that was also sent by God. Not to the people now, but to Moses, without whom Moses could not have fulfilled his own purpose to the people. So it means that Moses fulfilled his own purpose to the people of Israel because he obeyed God. But then Joshua's purpose was to Moses. For the both of them, there was fulfillment. For the both of them, God was pleased. But then Moses was called to the people, and Joshua was called to Moses. So What that means is some people will be called to start up. Some people will be called to grow things. Some people will be called to work with them. It is in the fulfillment of their individual purposes that will make whatever is big, big. And that is why a Moses must not feel like he is great because he's called to the people. No. Neither should a Joshua feel he is greater because a Moses cannot do without him. But he must understand that for the world to survive, for the world, for things to work, a Moses must be a Moses. And a Joshua must be a Joshua, and none must feel less in his own role.
Wow, I in fact, I feel like I'm in church right now because, it's beautiful to
want to shower.
It's beautiful to be, comfortable in your purpose. It's one thing to discover purpose, it's one thing to know why you have to actually be on that path, and it's another thing to embrace it.
Yes.
Because a lot of people are functioning outside their natural inclinations.
Yes.
So I also, another question that actually which calls out to me is there must have been people in your life, parents, friends, mentors as it were, that must have done something that, like you said, you mentioned someone, an SCN who spoke to you and gave you words of wisdom. I believe that people are the greatest assets to anyone in your journey of life. In fact, even more than money.
Yes.
So who are some of the people that have, saw you at the base and then were able to point to you at various areas in your life till this point to get to know them?
Quite a number of people. Quite a number of people. Like I say, I'm made of grace, I'm made of people. The person I spoke of was actually the last place I worked.
Wow.
Shina Shifola, a senior advocate of Nigeria.
Wow.
As at that time, the dad was also alive. The dad is a very eminent legal practitioner. She's the secretary of the International Bar Association. He used to be chairman of the body of benchers, that's the highest body of lawyers in Nigeria. In fact, it was a life bencher before he passed. He passed recently. God rest his soul. Chief Shifola, senior advocate of Nigeria and member of the Order of Nigeria. I was in Nigeria, anyway. And he was quite very, 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 very influential. I don't know if you know, there's a man called Dr. Bayo Adaralebe. He's an extremely intelligent man, but very, very, very quiet. At the moment, he's a partner at Babalaki & Co. He's been there for quite a number of years. He's been legal counsel to some of these major oil and gas companies. He was and he remains a fantastic source of inspiration in the legal profession. There's a woman called Mrs. Olawale. Many people don't know her with me. That was where I usually went for internship whilst I was an undergraduate. Mama was a very, very great inspiration. She just kept like Charles. Those are people that will keep knocking on your head, and those are the lawyer people. Now I had people that were not law, but the kind of inspiration they gave to me and the kind of mentoring they gave to me can explain the dimension in which our law practice is tilting towards. There's a man called Mr. Olakunle Shoreyan. Is indeed a deep man. There was a time I served him as a personal assistant, and people started saying, "Oh, Charles, you're talking like him." Because we're going from place to place, moving from place. I was listening to him back to back, and it's such a great inspiration. There's another man called Tunde Afe. He's a pastor, the pastor of the church called House of Faith Christian Church. He's a fantastic mentor as well. He's touched my life greatly as well. And of course, I know everybody knows him because he's running for presidency now. There's a man called Fela Kuti. Yes. He doesn't even know that I revere him so much. We've met several times too. But I remember our first contacts in 2007. It was really, 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 really deep. So these are some very, very
key people that have
Monsignor Anyago. His simplicity is amazing. His simplicity is amazing, and there's a way he just penetrates you.
That's really good.
He's Chancellor of St. Augustine University now, and he's also like the Dean of the Archdiocese of Lagos.
So a lot of people poured into you then.
Yeah, so it made me come up with a list I never had to write up, but these are key people.
That's really, I'm so inspired, and it's good. So I'm afraid we have to come to an end, but this has really been a short but a really enlightening time with you, sir.
So we have finished already?
Yes, so
I didn't know that's meant time. Thanks so very much, Rosemond.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me. So I am pretty sure that you've enjoyed this moment. It's quite short but really, really deep and something to brood upon. So please don't forget to follow us Lawtude on Instagram, Facebook and YouTube with the tag Lawtude NG on Instagram and Lawtude on Facebook and YouTube. Till we come your way next time, it's a pleasure to have you. Bye for now.